Many people have sworn off sushi recently because they know about the parasites now. So whether you're raw vegan or not, this might be the perfect recipe for you so you can still enjoy the flavor without the danger. When you make sushi, you have your staples, your basic sticky rice and your nori wraps, but everything else inside is completely up to you. I'm going for an Asian taste here that was inspired by Raw Romance, and you can look at her recipe in the link below. But so what we're going to be doing is heavily focused on the Asian flavors, bok choy, green onion, and ginger, and those will really bring those flavors in. I also am going to be making a dipping sauce, which is going to be absolutely perfect, and our sticky rice is going to be sweetened by 2 dates. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with our sticky rice. Alright, so I'm going to be cutting this up into pieces so it's a little bit more manageable for my blender. And then I'm putting in 2 medjool dates. You can use any variety of date that you want, nice and sticky. And you want to make sure you take the pits out, because if you do not, and you try to blend that, you're going to be very sorry. Now that we have our sweet sticky rice, it's time to chop up our vegetables. Red bell pepper is going to be a very good contrasting color. Now when cutting up most vegetables for sushi, you want to have long, thin strips, because those will roll most easily in the nori sheets. And any of these that are a little too wide, you go ahead and slice them down the middle. And now our beautiful bok choy. Look at the lovely green of these leaves. They have an incredibly mild flavor, so they go in just about everything. And this is so full of water. It's very hydrating, very crispy, and fun to eat. And I'm slicing each one in half just like that. Since it can be difficult to fit quite a lot in sushi, I limit myself to about 3 to 4 ingredients at most on top of the sticky rice to make sure that everything is going to fit in and look beautiful. Okay, now we're going to turn our attention to the sauce, and we have soaked cashews. I only am using a half a cup, so I'm making a half a batch of a basic sour cream recipe to start with, and that requires your soaked cashews, a little bit of onion powder. I'm going to maybe use about a teaspoon of nutritional yeast, a quarter teaspoon of the onion powder, only half of a lemon, and salt if needed. And that'll make our basic sour cream recipe. And to make this an Asian sauce, we're adding a thumb of ginger and about a teaspoon of the coconut aminos. All of this is completely to taste, so adjust it as you like. So for our sweet sticky rice, we're only going to fill half of the bowl to make sure that we have that we don't overfill it. I'm going to take a little bit of my sauce. So I got 8 rolls out of that, and now it's time to cut them up. And I went online and got myself a ceramic knife just for this, because my other knives are serrated and weren't the perfect thing for sushi. And you can see the colors right there. It is just so pretty, especially with that bell pepper right there. I haven't priced it out, but this seems a lot more economical to me and definitely more delicious and safe. Are you guys ready to see what it tastes like? All right, let's go. Take a little bit of the dipping sauce. I think that's really cool how I can taste all the flavors. I don't know, I was almost expecting some sort of bitterness, but there isn't any. The sweetness added to the cauliflower rice is absolutely an amazing match for all the other flavors in here, especially with the sour cream based dipping sauce that's now an Asian dressing, because that's your sweet and your sour complementing each other really well there. And then the other vegetables are just so fresh and crisp, combined against the softness of the cauliflower rice. So it's a lot of, I guess it's a perfect yin and yang of flavors and textures. It's really, really incredible. So I'm impressed with this. I'm gonna go enjoy it. I hope you enjoy making your own raw vegan sushi, and let me know if you've tried this recipe or if you're trying different vegetables and even fruit in your sushis.